what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Mid-Level Media, and I've got another big old stack of physical media to showcase today. It's already built this high. That's when I like to do these collection updates, so that's what we're doing here today. I've got stuff from Warner Brothers. I've got stuff from Arrow Video. Sorry, guys, I forgot what I was talking about. Paramount, Lionsgate, MVD, Eureka. I think I've got some 88 films. I think I've got Radiance as well. We've got Cult Epics. I think I've showed off stuff from Cult Epics before, but lots of stuff to get into, guys. And as always, I'll have all this stuff linked down below as I go through it, because some of this stuff has either come out or is going to come out. I'll put the release date and the price points down below in the corner, either over here, over here. I don't know where it's going to be, guys. It's going to be somewhere at the bottom. But I'll put the price points and the release date down below as well. And again, I'll have everything linked down below. They will be Amazon affiliate links. So if you use them, you will be helping support the channel. I would appreciate that. But also, some of the stuff's Lionsgate, and it's only on their Lionsgate Limited website. So I'll have the Lionsgate Limited website as well. And maybe as we go through, maybe there's going to be better price points I can point out to other websites. I'll try to do that as well. I don't just want you guys to use my links. Okay. I want to try to steer you guys in the right direction, but I think Amazon for most of these has pretty competitive price points. So look, before we get into it, like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Subscribing's the most important thing that you can do today, subscribing to Mid-Level Media, because I get into a lot of stuff, guys, a lot of physical media. I try to keep up with a lot of things, reviews, showcases, all that stuff, collection updates. We like to talk about it all. Monthly, most anticipated, weekly physical media reports, all that stuff. Subscribe to the channel. And yeah, let's get into it, guys. Leave me your comments if you got anything to comment along the way as I go through this stuff. The first 5 I'm going to show off, I have already, I should have by now at least already done reviews for these, at least most of these. But if I haven't, I'm not going to go like too in depth in any of these because again, I've got reviews for them. But Jason X, I think this review should already be up on the channel right now, but this is from Arrow Video. And also Jason Goes to Hell. I have already released this one as I'm filming this. So go check out my reviews of Jason X and Jason Goes to Hell from Arrow Video. I was pretty happy with both of these. One of these I was more happy than the other, so you can watch those reviews to figure out which one I was more happy with. But both those come out on May the 20th, so they're still a ways from their actual release date, even though like most everybody that ordered it from Arrow Video or Orbited or Diabolic, like they have theirs. I think only Amazon holds on to it to the last minute to ship it out, but they are, I think, $34.99 on Amazon. So again, it's a competitive price point. Whereas I think when I reviewed them, they were still $49.99. We got the Clint 4Ks right here, guys. Just wanted to show these off again because, oh my goodness, I loved all 3 of these. I did. Pale Rider right there, which I may not have my review out for that yet. Outlaw Josie Wales and Dirty Harry. Yeah, I freaking loved all 3 of these 4Ks. Great 4Ks, great movies. That's all you need to go. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to go. They all got steelbooks as well, so that's worth pointing out. So yeah, and these ones came out, I think, at the very end of April, so April the 29th. But great 4Ks right here from Warner Brothers. And all right, let's get into some new stuff, guys. We have got from Warner Brothers Mickey 17 on Blu-ray. So I think this comes out May the 13th. And yeah, Warner Brothers, I'm not going to complain, guys. Look, I get this stuff for free, okay, essentially from the studios to talk about. But I did put in to get the 4K from Warner Brothers. So I am going to email them to ask for the 4K. So I may do a giveaway for this Blu-ray at some point because I do reviews, guys. I do a lot of 4K reviews and I primarily review 4K. So if a movie comes out and it's got a 4K, I kind of want to review the 4K and not the Blu-ray. I could do a Blu-ray review for this. I could. But I don't know. Let me know what you guys want. Do you want a Blu-ray review of Mickey 17? Again, this is a movie that I feel like would look so good on 4K though. So I need to email Warner Brothers, see if I can get the 4K from them. They may say, "You're shit out of luck, kid. Take the Blu-ray and suck it up." And then I'll just suck it up and I guess review the Blu-ray. But I would like the 4K. So we'll see if I can get the 4K. If I get the 4K, I'll do the review. But yeah, we got the Blu-ray to show off here today. Let me get my trusty cutter over here. We've been through a lot together, me and this cutter. And I didn't cut the plastic beforehand. Oh my goodness, guys. This is already turning into a gigantic shit show. I can't get plastic off. Warner Brothers sent me a Blu-ray and not the 4K. What's going on? I hope they didn't cancel a 4K. Wouldn't that be something? And not only is it a Blu-ray, but it does have a slipcover because Warner Brothers doesn't do the slip. Look, I praise Warner Brothers a lot. Okay, why'd you guys take away the slipcover for the Blu-ray? That doesn't make any sense. Nice cover on this one though. I kind of like this cover more than the 4K cover though. I'll be honest. Then you got the back right there. I'm sure it has all the same features. You got some making ofs and stuff like that on here. Then you got some disc art on the inside. So that's nice of Warner Brothers to include some disc art. But yeah, Mickey 17, Bong Joon-ho movie. I have not seen this yet, but I am excited to check it out at some point. Then we've got that was a 2025 movie. This was a 2024 movie. This is from Paramount. We've got Better Man. And this is the Monkey Robbie Williams biopic, I guess is how you would describe this. And I wasn't sure, I didn't know who Robbie Williams was. I think he's a UK musician. But somebody pointed out that he sang the song Millennium, which was like a big song in like the late 90s, early 2000s. I remember that being all over the radio. So as soon as somebody pointed that out, I was like, oh, okay, I know who that is. But this is a Paramount Presents title. And I want to say it's the first new release film that got a Paramount Presents. I think it's the very first. And somebody pointed out that maybe the reason that is because this movie did so horribly at the box office that they're trying to make a better profit on it. So they made it into a boutique release instead of just releasing a regular release of Better Man. But, that kind of tracks, though. That makes sense. But you got the synopsis right there. You got him. I don't know why they chose turning him into a monkey. I don't get that. It's like War for the Planet of the Apes, the biopic, the music biopic. But this is a cool release. I like Paramount Presents because you flip open these covers. On the slip cover, you got the poster, the original poster for the film, which is cool. And it looks like this has some special features: Making a Better Man, Monkey Business, the VFX. So they get into the VFX, which I think, no, I don't think this was nominated. I think that was kind of a controversy that this wasn't nominated for like best special effects at the Oscars. But you got both the Blu-ray and you got the 4K here, so that is cool. And you have a digital code as well. So yeah, you got the 4K, you got the Blu-ray, and you got the digital code. But yeah, let me know if you've checked out Better Man. I think this is the first Paramount Presents that's in the 2020s. That's a 2020s movie. So I guess that's pretty cool. And next up, this is from Lionsgate Limited. This is a Vestron release, guys. This is the upcoming May release right here. So this movie got a second sight edition, which was also a Blu-ray. And this comes out on May the 13th, by the way. May the 13th. May comes out on Blu-ray. I own the second sight release, but I think that this has all the same features in it. So I may I can't. I may review May sometime in May is when that will take place. But yeah, I may do a review for this and do a comparison to this and the second sight version just to see if there are any differences at all between the two versions. But I actually watched this for the first time last year. I bought the Blu-ray back in 2023 and I did not love the movie. But maybe my expectations were too high. Maybe I had the wrong expectations going in. I do kind of want to rewatch it and see if I change my mind. So I may rewatch this Vestron Blu-ray and, like I said, do a comparison with the second sight. But I love the Vestron series. I like collecting for the Vestron series, and this is but this is the first Vestron title that is not available on Amazon. These used to be available in Walmart. So like you could just walk in there and pick them up for $12 on the shelf. Now it's $25 on the Lionsgate Limited website. So I get it. That stings a little bit, but I will say this has all the same features as the second sight release. So this is essentially the second sight release right here, features wise, and maybe it's the same transfer and all that stuff as well. So I will say that this thing's got like 3 audio commentaries. So this is kind of a pretty boutique release right here. But also like Silent Night, Deadly Night, they did 3 films in a collection. Those all had new features and commentaries, I think. And that was like $11 back in the day. So I don't think you can totally use that excuse, but this does have a digital code, and you got some nice artwork on the disc as well. Like I said, this is only available on the Lionsgate limited website on May the 13th. All right, guys. Next up, we have King of New York, and I was gonna do a full like standalone review, but this one just kept falling to the bottom of my stack, and it took me forever to get to it. So I don't think I am now. I did watch this morning, and I enjoyed the film. I thought Christopher Walken was good. It was definitely an Abel Ferrara film. Like you could see his fingerprints like all over the film, just like the right amount of grit and sleazed just kind of infused together. But yeah, I enjoyed the film, and I thought the 4K looked really good. Now, this was an Aero 4K, but I think it was Aero UK at one point. I want to say, because I didn't get a chance to do like a real deep dive into it, but I want to say that this had the same features as the Aero version. But again, I couldn't do an official deep dive into it. Maybe I'm just going to have to review this because I don't feel like I'm giving you all adequate enough information for this. But I do know there was an Aero version, and there's a Lionsgate limited version that's on the Lionsgate limited website for $34.99 right now currently. And underneath the slipcover, you got some beautiful artwork with Larry Fishburne and Christopher Walken. Show you the back right there. You got Wesley. Great cast in this movie. Steve Buscemi. You got Wesley Snipes, Christopher Walken, Lawrence Fishburne. Like the cast is great. And it's cool to see all those actors like with each other. Like I don't feel like I've seen all of them together in a movie before. Like in this type of movie, this type of environment, was really kind of cool. It's got a digital code. My 4K is still in the player, so I can't. I just now realized. All right, 4K is still in the player. I can't show off that disc, but yeah, you got the subway scene on the inside as well, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool shot in the movie that they do with the subway. But yeah, maybe I'm gonna have to review this now. I feel bad like showing this off and really not knowing if it like what features it has. Are these new or not? But I mean, this does say Lionsgate limited extras, so maybe they are new. Hey guys, I just wanted to cut in here real quick because I was able to dig a little bit deeper into the King of New York 4K Steelbook, so I wanted to include that in this video. But I discovered that the Lionsgate limited extras on here are in fact brand new special features. So you have 3 brand new features here. You have the Sacred and Profane in King of New York, flashback on King of New York, an interview with Christopher Walken. So you have a brand new interview with Christopher Walken, and you've also got flashback on King of New York with Paul Calderon as well. So you got 3 brand new features here, and you got all of the Aero video features as well and the archival material. So that includes an interview with director Abel Ferrara as well, and a documentary on Abel Ferrara. So all the stuff that was on the Aero video release is on here, but you also have 3 brand new features as well. So definitely cool, and an incentive to get this if you love the movie, but maybe you already have the Aero video edition. So yeah, just wanted to cut in, guys. I felt bad not having all the information available when I filmed the video. Now I do. So there you have it. Let's get back to our regularly scheduled collection update. King of New York, $34.99, I think, on the Lionsgate limited website. We've got another Lionsgate Steelbook to show off, but this is not a part of the Lionsgate limited line. This is just an Amazon exclusive Steelbook, A Plane on 4K with Gerard Butler right here, guys. So I watched Plane back in 2023, I think is when it came out on 4K. I enjoyed the movie. I remember nothing about it, like absolutely nothing about it. I just know that a plane goes down. I think they're in a war-torn country, and they got to get out of it. And there's a lot of shooting, and there's a plane for sure. There is a plane, but there's also a lot of shooting and gunplay and stuff. It kind of reminded me of like playing Call of Duty, I think, watching this film. But it was pretty good. It's got Mike Coulter in it as well. He's a pretty good actor. But yeah, I don't know if there's anything included here. I think all the same features that were on that 4K, because I got the regular 4K as well. I think all that is on here also. And I wouldn't have got this if Lionsgate didn't send it to me to show off for the channel, because again, I've already got it on 4K. But this is a gorgeous steelbook though. It really is. Let me take this off right here. Look at that. Like, that is nice. Look at that artwork. That is freaking nice. Yeah, that artwork is something else. I feel like one of them's a prisoner and one of them's the the cop. So, but yeah, I like this steelbook. I think it's a very nice steelbook. It's available on Amazon right now for $34.99. I'll add the link down below. All right, guys, let's get into some MVD Rewinds releases. It's always fun to get some MVD Rewind releases because their packaging is so unique and different. But we have a Tunnel Vision right here. They really go for the retro style and vibe. They even got a 5-day rental right there at the top, which is pretty cool. I don't know what Tunnel Vision is. I have no idea what this movie is. Like, absolutely no idea. Trying to see if there's anybody in here I recognize. Let's see. Featuring John Candy is in the movie. Chevy Chase. Is this like an anthology movie? Because they like compare it to Kentucky Fried Movie. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything about this movie. I'm sorry, guys. But it is 70 minutes long. Yeah, from 1978. Jeez, like this would have been like right after Chevy started in Saturday Night Live. Let's see. Is this really 1978? I'm trying to see. Yeah, I mean, that's what it says. All right, guys. I'm sorry. I'm all over the place. I'm really just kind of interested in the movie. I need to watch it. All right, let me throw the plastic off. Tunnel Vision. Right there. Got the front, you got the back. You guys can read it for yourself. You guys know how to read, right? Bam, bam, bam. Take it out of the slip cover. You got the fronts. You got the back. Open it up. You got some cool disc arts. Some like VHS style disc art. VHS on a disc. Oh, there is a reversible too. Oh, a nice little poster on the inside. I always like those little touches by MVD Rewind. I do like those. And then you flip it, and this is really cool. I like this artwork. A bit of a darker aesthetic. So that's pretty awesome. Let me put this poster back in. Oh boy, I'm excited to get into this next one. I'm gonna have to check real quick. Where's my wife at? She over here? Hey, don't come in here. I'm just kidding, guys. We've got the Bikini Car Wash Company 1 and 2. So they didn't just make one Bikini Car Wash movie, they made 2. Okay. And just take that in, guys. Take it in. Drink it in. It always goes down smooth. It does. All right. Maybe I should have removed the plastic first. All right, let's open this up. And it says on the front, not recommended for children. These are not children's movies. And it also says Be Kind Rewind. So yeah, these are movies I know nothing about these. Absolutely. I know nothing about these. You know? Nothing, I swear. No, I really don't. The Bikini Car Wash Company and the Bikini Car Wash Company 2. You know, the movie was such a hit they made 2 of them. I do really love what they did with this slip cover. This makes it look like it's been sitting in like a warehouse for like 8 years and nobody's bought it. And it's got like dirt and grime all around the edges. Like that's a really fun touch to this. Like it looks disgusting to the point I was like, what did they send me? And I was like, oh, that's a part of the cover. Because you take it out and then that's all nice and clean. That's all nice and clean. See that? See how clean it is? You guys see how clean that is? All right, guys, I'm done. I'm done being a pervert for today. We'll save it for tomorrow. All right, open this up. And you got, oh, this is on one disc. Oh, man. We're going to have compressed bikinis. One disc? Are you kidding me, MVD? You need to show a little bit more respect to the Bikini Car Wash movies. You need to be on 2 discs at least. Maybe we needed a 5-disc set of these films. No reversible cover art. But I'm excited to watch both of these alone at nights, 3 a.m. in the morning when it's safe. That's when I'll check them out. All right, guys, next up. Oh my goodness. This is nice, guys. We've got Terror in the Fog collection from Eureka. Terror in the Fog, the Wallace Crimi at CCC. So there's 5 movies in the set. You got The Curse of the Yellow Snake, The Straggler of Blackmore Castle, The Strangler, sorry. It's really hard to read sometimes with the lighting in here. The Strangler of Blackmore Castle, The Mad Executioners, The Monster of London City, and The Racetrack Murders. All included in this set. That is cool. And I mean, I haven't broke into Eureka's last big box set they sent me, so I really got to start getting down on these box sets. I would love it to just dive into this stuff, guys, but it is a lot of time to devote to like getting into a box set like this, and then, you know, filming the review, putting it out for you guys, and then, you know, 2 of you watch it. So like if you want a review for this, you really got to speak up and let me know. Terror in the Fog, the Wallace Crimi at CCC, Master of Cinema's collection. But this box set's incredible. Like Eureka really is doing some phenomenal work this year. They really are. Let's see. And I mean, I've checked out at least one of their releases. The Seven Dragons of Samurai. I don't even remember the title of the movie I sent out. I am terrible at this YouTube thing, guys. Yes. The 7 Rings of Dragon Samurai. I checked that one out. It was good. I liked it. It's got 6 posters on the back here. So I wonder if there's 6 movies in this set. The Phantom of Soho. I don't think I talked about that one. But yeah, did I show this off enough? You guys can see it. Bam, bam, bam. All right, let's show you all this. Oh my god, look at that artwork. It's gorgeous. Look at this. This is something else, guys. Yeah, it looks like there's 6 movies on the side. No, there's only 5 on the side right here. I don't know what's going on with this set. It's freaking awesome, though. Let me take this out. This is some kind of collection of horror films, I imagine. I like the cover on that, because you got individual cases on the inside, guys. Now, I didn't show off the booklet, but there's also a booklet in here. Look at that. So if you're into this stuff, guys, if you're really into like film exploration, like this is where it's at. Like this is where it's at. This is where the real physical media enthusiasts are. They're here at the Terror in the Fog collection. They're here at the Monster of London City. Look at that. That's great artwork, though. Bam, bam, bam. Look at that. Open it up, and you got some discs, of course. This is physical media, guys. Bam. You guys see that? So, looks like you got the Racetrack Murders, and you got the Monster of London City in this one. So it's nice to see that they're both on individual discs still. You know, they could have put both movies on one disc, but they didn't. You flip it, and you got the Racetrack Murders artwork on the other side. So that is cool. Then you got the Curse of the Yellow Snake right here. Nice cover on that. Flip it to the back. You guys want to check out some of those special features. Open it up, and you've got 2 movies on this one. The Curse of the Yellow Snake and The Strangler of Blackmore Castle is on that disc. If you guys can see it. And then you got another disc right there with the Mad Executioners and the Phantom. See, there's 6 films here, right? Am I going crazy? There's 6 films. I don't get what's going on with this set. This set is confusing. It's like they're completely refusing to not acknowledge. They're refusing to acknowledge. We got there. One of the films in this box set. That's ridiculous. Bam. Bam. All right, guys. Let me put this back in the case. But this is a badass looking set. Like, I've been sent so many awesome looking sets. I need to check these out. I really do. Next up, we got the Magnificent Shang-Chi. The Magnificent Trio and Magnificent Wonders. So this is Eureka as well. Pretty cool. Another Kung Fu film. I'll just say it's Kung Fu. I don't care if it is or not. That's all I'm going to say. If you Asian, then you Kung Fu. That's how I roll. All right. Take it out. Look at that. What do you got? 2 films in this set? Some artwork right there. I mean, Eureka really is doing some great work with these sets. They are. You can't deny that. Yeah, I mean, there's 2 movies in this set. So, of course, I can't keep up with all these movies if they keep putting multiple movies in each thing they send me. I mean, of course. All right, next up, we've got The Rapacious Jailbreaker. And this is from, I believe, Radiance Films. Let's open this sucker up. Showcase some Radiance on the channel. You guys see all that? They put all the details on that side. Flip it. Oh my goodness, what's going on? Open it up. And you got a booklet inside and you got some disc art. So that's pretty cool. Like I said, I'll be leaving all the details, price, dates, all that stuff in the corner. Next up we've got, or should I go over this other Radiance first? Let's go over the other Radiance. We got Themrock. I probably pronounced that wrong. But this cover looks pretty cool. Looks very Toxic Avenger-like, honestly. This is a film by Claudia for... Why do I even try? Faraldu. There's the front. There's the back. Bada boom, bada bing. There's the disc and there's the booklet. And I don't know much about this. What is this? This is a French film from 1973. Guys, if you want details, you got to go elsewhere. If you want hard-hitting unboxings, you know, just rip through this shit, you come here. Okay? That's what we do. I feel like this whole unboxing has gone off the rails. Gate of Flesh. We have Gate of Flesh right here. So this is another, probably one of those Asian softcore porns. That's what it sounds like. That's what 88 Films is usually known for. There's a lot of flesh, and they go through a gate to find it, probably. But you got a booklet, and you got some disc art in here as well. Next up on Blu-ray from Cult Epics, we have Juan Pipel. So I'm not sure what this is, but this is some kind of a cult movie. I mean, they put out a lot of those cult movies, guys. A lot of those cult softcore, hardcore porn movies, I guess. I don't know if that's what this is or not. They're the ones that did, God, I can't even remember the names of those movies. Or the guy that directed them all. I'm sure you guys can. Let me know in the comments section. I like the artwork on this, though. I mean, this looks like a fun time. You know. Fun for the whole family, I think is what this one is. Juan Papel. I might put this on for the kids. All right, we got 3 more to go. We got the Andromeda Strain from Arrow Video. This one I will be doing a review for on the channel, so definitely look out for that at some point this month. I'm excited to watch this one. This is a Michael Crichton novel, adapted into a film, of course, on 4K Ultra HD for the first time. I will be watching it for the first time. And yeah, this looks like a 2001 type movie. Maybe came out right after it. Maybe kind of inspired stylistically by it. I don't know. Right there, you got the special features. I think this was a past Arrow Video Blu-ray. And Robert Weiss is the director here. So yeah, kind of looking forward to watching this one. For sure. But you got the fronts. You guys see that? You got the back. Open it up. You got some disc art right here. Pretty awesome. And you also have a booklet on the inside. which is pretty cool. Flip the artwork. There's the original poster, I imagine. And yeah, that's the Andromeda Strain. Again, I'm excited to check it out. Look for a review of this on the channel sometime later this month. All right, we got two more. We've got Lady of the Law. This is on Blu-ray from 88 Films. And sometimes when I go through these, like I could have sworn I've gotten all these before. Lady of the Law sounds like 10 of their titles I've gotten. And maybe I did. Maybe they're from different companies. But this is nice artwork, though. I like the artwork on that slip. Lady of the Law. Ooh, it's a lady. And she of the law. Bonus points if you know what movie that's from. Look at the nice artwork on the discs. And you got a big-ass poster in here as well, baby. Of the lady. Bam, look at that. Very nice. Very nice. You also got reversible cover art. As well. Bam. Bam. There you have it, guys. Lady of the Law from 88 Films. And lastly, guys, we've got a DVD. And it's called Rock Bottom. I don't know, like, guys. I don't put any restrictions on what I get sent from MVD. They just send me whatever. This is a trippy rotoscope animated feature interspersed with experimental segments that tells a story set in the decadent 1970s in both New York and Mallorca. I don't know what this is. Some kind of rock animated, trippy, LSD fueled movie. I don't know. But maybe it's the heavy metal for a new generation. But it's a DVD. So it's like, come on, guys. It's an animated movie. Like, you got to put this on at least Blu-ray. Like, come on, guys. Who put this out? MVD Visual put this one out. But I'm unboxing a DVD because I am a professional. And whatever you send me to unbox, I will unbox it. Including Mickey 17 on Blu-ray when I was supposed to get a 4K. I'll do it. Okay. You got the fronts. You got the back. Open it up. You got that classic DVD logo. Look at that, baby. Hell yeah. All right, guys, we're done. That was it. That was the collection update. A lot of stuff. Look for my full in-depth review and analysis of Bikini Car Wash Company 1 and 2 in the very near future. And yeah, thank you all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Turn on bell notifications for all future videos. And we'll see you next time.